Well, what's up there, guys? For those of you who are from Montreal or still Montrealers like myself, well, you're looking at yeah, you guessed it, the partial demolition of the Children's Hospital. Indeedy, right here on Atwater Boulevard and Rene-Levesque. Hey, how do you like that? I start filming and the sun comes out. It must be a sign, baby. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? I thought some of this was supposed to turn into condos. I thought they were going to repurpose that building. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Shit, even this one, look, even this one here is coming down. Looking like some fucking building from Beirut. I was going to say no offense, but I probably offended some of you, so oh well. Square Children's. I think they were trying to make that sound kind of French. Squaw Children's. Doesn't sound very good though. Yeah, Atwater Boulevard looking north. So, usually it's a spur-of-the-moment idea to do a video of me walking some street here in my fair city, but actually I'd been planning this for about half an hour or so, and never did a complete walk of Rene-Levesque Boulevard. Look at that, another fucking excuse to do graffiti. Seriously, I hope you fucking pricks end up in a fucking joint. Seriously? If it were up to me, you'd get a fucking caning for that fucking shit. Anything that you think is abandoned, people don't live there anymore, or fucking or is owned by somebody anymore, fuck you, man. Doesn't give you a reason to fucking do that shit. Anyway, whatever. Some things never change, you know. So this is the beginning of Dorchester Boulevard from here all the way down there. And on this side where I'm pointing, that's Westmount. And of course here is the Ville-Marie Borough, which is downtown Montreal. And it's like a balmy, I don't know, 8 degrees or so. Beautiful, fantastic. Can't complain. That's a Lion school bus made in Quebec. Somebody once said to me they were electric, but that's not electric at all. I can hear that diesel motor going. It's kind of a shame, you know, when you see history being destroyed, especially on such a huge magnitude. But, you know, with the ever-increasing population in the city, like all big cities, you know, it's just, it doesn't cut the mustard anymore like the other hospitals that closed, and they all turned into the mega hospital, which was completed, well, what is it, last couple of years ago, I guess. So, here's the Concordia University Nova bus. Yeah, oh, we're going to get another little view here. Yeah, they always have to cover everything. It's a big fucking secret. Well, no, it isn't, because I'm still filming, so. Hey, qu'est-ce que tu fais là, toi, là, Chris, est-ce d'espion? I was saying in French as a joke, hey, what are you doing there, you fucking spy? Of course, I got an ulterior motive for filming this street as well, though, too, because there's a lot of action around here. Trucking action, which I film, emergency vehicles responding, which I film. Hey, you never know, maybe I'll see some old Caprice or Jaguar or something. Look at all that fucking trash, eh? I gotta get another picket. You know, living in the, oh, yeah man, older Kenworth, right on. A little wave would be nice, buddy, eh? What is it, you fucking construction guys? You never honk your horn at me, you never fucking wave. Quoi va this problème, Carlis? What do you think? They think I'm a fucking spy or something, you know? Maybe because there's some sort of collusion and corruption in the construction industry. Why? Ça doit être ça. It must be it. Oh, look, there's that Infiniti Q50 I like. What a beautiful bitch of an automobile. Woo! Anyway, moving right along, moving right along. But yeah, it's pretty warm right now, man. Look at this. I'm not wearing my winter coat. I'm rocking the leather. You know? Dig it. Got the new shoes. I have to say, the best shoes I ever bought from Winners, that's for sure, for $57 tax in. Of course, if I wasn't living in Quebec, they probably would have cost me like, what, 52, 50 bucks? You know? Beautiful old building. Look at all that beautiful ornate details. Amazing, eh? The older a building, I think buildings sometimes are like cars, you know. The older they are, the more details they have. But that's not totally true though. You know, because the average car built in, let's say in the 20s or in the years these were built in, let's say 100 years ago, we're not very, very detailed unless they were luxury cars. That, if I'm not mistaken, these are for, it's like a giant jackhammer or a drill or something. There's a construction company, a construction guy behind me walking there. Well, here's what's going to replace the children's hospital right here. There it is, man. Hey, fucking condominiums, big pool on the top penthouse. Yeah. One of the best businesses to be in right now is the construction industry, and the pharmaceutical industry, and the telecommunications industry. None of which I'm interested in. Yeah. Well, this is actually turning out to be a more interesting video than I thought it would be. And actually, I was aware about, you know, being able to capture this hospital being torn down. Oh fuck! What's that foul odor from the sewer or something? Yeah, one build. Oh, what the fuck? Is that a cop? No, it's a nice bike though. Hey, that reminds me, I had this really cool cat and his girlfriend come by my place yesterday to buy something from me, and they just needed the frame. That's the funny thing, is I offered to frame the art print that they brought. Really nice people. What's up to you, Miriam and Mathieu? Really nice people. And yeah, the guy told me he had a Harley. I don't remember what year it was, but still. And you know, behind this street you got a couple of important transportation things. You got the AMT commuter train line, and parallel to that, which of course parallel to this street, is Highway 20, taking you out of town to the burbs. Hey, I like that. Check that out. Huh? Yeah, man. Big fucking ass excavator, digger, a flatbed, low boy they call that. They call it low boy because you can see it's really the lowest flatbed you can get. Black ops. Wouldn't it be funny if the guy actually who owned it was black? I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Jesus, fuck, look at everything under construction, being redone, rebuilt. Fuck, hey, that's a fucking nice Kenworth, if I'm not mistaken there. Pretty sure about that. What street is this? This is... Oh. Beautiful. Scrap. STM scrap. You know, if the STM really fucking gave a damn about its customers, its users of the buses primarily, like myself, you know, they would have ordered the buses with a better suspension, have a smoother ride, or even, you know, comfortable seats, or one or the other anyway. But they don't fucking give a goddamn about us. What the fuck do they care? You know? Even that Azure, it's true, since somebody mentioned it to me, the Azure, as much as it has a smoother ride, the new Metros that is. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, so like I was saying, the Azure, the new Metro trains, the Azure Metro, they are smoother. The seats aren't more comfortable than the last ones, but more importantly, everything is scrunched up together, and also because to make more room for more standing passengers. And so there are less seats, and all the seats they're all scrunched up together, so you're not really comfortable. Even if you're in a single seat, you're sitting literally right up to the fucking window there or the wall. It's just not great. Anyway, look at this, eh? Check this out. How's that for the city of Montreal? Don't that say it all? Look at this very old building. I don't know what they are, what they were for. And then on the other hand, you got all these condos still going up here on the other side. You know? You got one fucking building right there. Look at that. Obviously this thing must have caught on fire God knows when, and the structure is still standing, you know, right there. Birds. Look at that, beautiful. Look at that. Looks like kind of like a gazebo. Isn't that gorgeous? It's gorgeous. Speaking of ornate details. Speaking of ornate details. I like feeling like a tourist in my town. Mind you, sometimes I feel poor though. I'm planning to go out there for a while though, for a day, either to Quebec City or Ottawa soon. Maison Van Horn, Shaughnessy. Built in 1874. It's a historic site. Historic Sites and Monuments Board of Canada. Well, actually, that's a new one. I didn't even know that existed. Okay. I can dig it. Bah! Another Lion school bus. Rather would see a flat nose. That'd be nice. Those are getting rare, kind of. I don't know how much I'm going to walk here, you know? I don't know. If you know what song that is that I was just whistling now, and you really know your old school music, man, I'll be really impressed, and I will reply. Look at this, look at this, look at this interesting mix. That old Civic, that one goes out to you, my friend, up there in Laval. You know who you are, right? A Fiat 500 and a Lexus, what is it, ES 250. Love this model. Don't like that color though. Very cool stuff. If I'm not mistaken, see, there's the exit for the highway. That's the Highway 20 exit. Okay. Now there's a tunnel actually that connects to here. There it is. You can see it right here actually. Well, you can't see it well because of all the shrubs and trees, but there is actually a tunnel with a pedestrian. I'm going to film a walk in there one day. Okay, so I'm going to film for a few more minutes here, and then I'm going to call it quits on this street here. You know, this is such a long boulevard. I've never filmed the whole thing. I've already filmed it a couple of times, but they were really in sections. Actually, more than a couple of times, maybe 3-4 times. This might actually be the 5th time I do a video of this street. But of course, it's a section I don't believe I filmed anyway. So. Yeah. Once again, older homes, ancient vintage homes here on the left, and then the modern on the right. And even this one here with the red and the, you know, kind of brownish stone or bricks, that one, well, it's obviously a bit older, but it's not really old either, eh? Concordia University bus there. They look cooler than scrap though, don't they? And you know the seats are better too, that's for sure, because there's such a... Their fleet is almost nothing compared to the STM. The STM has thousands of buses. Concordia has like what? 3, 4, 5? You know? What the fuck is this? Malik Podiatry. Holy shit, I always hear this broad's commercials on CJAD. All about feet and toes. You know? Well, I'm gonna stop right here, man. This is it right here. Just past this building here. I want to go check the elevator out. Oh wow, a cool way to finish. Check out that. That's a Jaguar there. XF, I think. Is it a Jaguar? No, that's the new Mazda MX-5, excuse me. Oh, and look, there's Concordia bus number 2. Yeah, nice way to end. And there's a Teo taxi. That's the name of the company that has those green and white taxis. They have a Tesla. Never understood how the fuck they could afford that. And there's a cop car down there. What, was he responding? I think he is. I don't know. Anyway, we'll finish with this Arctic scrap over here. Yeah. There you go, man. Huh? Yeah, and I'll zoom in and see what's going on with that police over there. Bye guys.